Captain on bridge.
He's waiting on his throne of sins. We're kicking in the game. In your core. Rita moves like a quiet guillotine. Silver smile over crimson on the green. Rosary swings in a perfect arc. Soft voice, sharp edge, cutting in the dark. Strikes like a star. Armor crack, but she's raising up the bar. Every step makes your chapel shake. Holy throne is starting to break. You play God with a puppet choir, but we're the match to your paper empire. You rewrote truth on a stolen page. We bring justice, you get the rest. comes home. Name by name we take them back. Heart by heart we lead the attack. Valkyries never fall. We rise, we break, we crawl. Then charge that final wall. Hear our battle call. We're riding over fate. On every shield and star. You hide behind the light. We're bringing you the war. This is where you fall.
We are back. Where am I? Oh, look, I can move this. I had no idea I could move that. But I think I can be on this side, right? Maybe tonight. We haven't been able to be on that side because of the Elysian realm doesn't like me on this side. But we'll see which side I actually have to go on in the future. Welcome, guys, to another Honkai Impact the Third stream, play through, whatever. We're gonna watch this video right here. It's made by this person. I will subscribe. I will like. This is the original video author. But we're only watching a part of the video. This is like the whole playthrough, which we're not gonna be watching. It's just I skipped through the video because I started it by accident, and I guess you can't go back, so we're just going to watch the beginning of it, and then we will get to the game. This is the start of chapter 29. If she has a VTuber, I'll move to the other side, but I don't think she does. We can fast forward to the part where she actually gets in the game, though. Because we're just here for the first video. Okay, so mission, and I did see this typing. So, I saw this the other day, and I did read it. So, if you don't believe me, it's on stream. Wow, this video is choppy. Very choppy. We're only here for the content, though, so. Super choppy. So it looks like she's training. And Alicia's watching. It looks like she's training us. Is this going to be like a training arc at the beginning? Like I said, we're only watching this beginning part just because I skipped it by accident. Well, not by accident, but I thought I could go back. It looks like I can be in this corner, though. You know what I noticed? We don't have sprites right now. Is this a new way? Like, this looks very much like HSR, like the way they're talking right now. There's no sprites. Strange. Interesting. Elysium Everlasting. So this is EE.
興味が湧いてきた？ワクワクしてきた？後継者の中でここを訪れたのはメイが初めて。あなたは初めてエリシアの本心を覗くことができる人なのよ。メイ、もう少し嬉しそうにしてもいいのよ。なんでそう思っちゃうの？誰があなたをそうさせているのかしら。あなたは全員に全員じゃなくても大半には証明できた。今さら隠すだなんてさすがに私でもずるいと思っちゃうわ。それに私はすでにもう一つの正体すら堂々と教えちゃっているじゃない。
Oh.
でもおかしいわね。もしかしてメイ、そんなに驚いてはいなかったりする？何も知らないなんて、メイったら意地悪ね。あんなに秘密を分かち合ったのに。それに、なんで第13律者なの？他の可能性を疑ったりしないの？例えば宇宙人とか、異世界の妖精とか、もしくは、通りすがりの美少女とか？
Interesting.
どういう風に見てたのね。
Interesting. Okay, so once she gets control, we
そ
will
う来ると思ったわ。
go back. Involuntary. Okay.
ここで見つけ出せる。
Remember Maze JP was sick? Yes, I do remember. That's what you told me. Involuntary VA strike, English union voice actors could never. Yep. Do you remember what characters talked about on Who Created Your Art? I'll remind you.
せっかくちょうどいい雰囲気になってきたのに。
I do.
第
Let's
三者
see.
に口出しされたりなんかしたら嫌だもの。さすがはメイ、冴えてるわ。これぞ維新伝心ってやつね。それじゃあ行きましょう。私が全部教えてあげる。エリシアと第13律者のすべてを。と言っても、メイに全部話すとなるとドキドキしちゃうわね。
Okay, cool. We are back, so we will now head over
していたよりも
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Alright, so anyway, we are back. Do.
と言ってもメイに全部話すとなるとドキドキしちゃうわね。少し時間がかかっちゃうかもしれないけどいいでしょ？
I like this place a little bit, but it looks like she's training us. I think that would be probably fair.
なら私好みのペースで伝えさせて。じれったくなったらいつでも言ってね。ここが花園の入り口よ。普段は閉めているんだけど。
This is very different than it has been. Like no sprites or anything. It's actually in-game models. It's actually really cool. Okay. To find out the truth, but he didn't give any answers or permissions or trials.
それでも私のために残ってくれた。そうよね。
Thank you, Ducks, for getting the bot. I appreciate it. All right.
がっかりした？物語では
I really like the upgraded graphics here. The upgraded graphics is much appreciated.
戦ったなんてあれはデートでしょメイ。その現実から目をそらしちゃダメ。だってデートにはプレゼントが必要でしょ？
Oh, I like her drawing right here. Her drawing is really, really good. Like, her drawing is great.
どうやらメイにとっては予想外だったようね。あ、そういえばその時初めて全力を出した英傑と戦ったのよね。よくできました。えらいえらい。そんなことは起きないわ。嫌な記憶ならいっそ忘れちゃいましょう。
Interesting. The Elysian realm. Okay. Cool. She's only appeared before you. Let's stop with the unhelpful remembering.
それって10日後に死ぬという予言のこと？
I really like this style. I'm gonna miss the sprites a little bit though. Some of the sprites were getting really good. But this is probably the better way to go about it.
よっぽど驚いたわ。確かな運命を前にしても決して諦めはしない。だからこそ私はメイのことを気に入っているのよ。
Eden served as the ownership from Eden. Mobius took over ownership from Eden, oversaw the hardware framework using 10 reconstruction to host reconstruct wards. I just noticed that's a whole bunch of stuff I didn't read. So Eden served as the original sponsor and owner of the Elysian realm, providing the Golden Courtyard space and funding its development and legacy project. Mobius took ownership from Eden and oversaw the project's direction, ensuring her own clones and research data were investigated. Okay. Vilvi acted as the original chief engineer and builder, construction hardware and framework and technology. And we construct. Klein is Mobius AI assistant, handled the ongoing maintenance and logistics, keeping the realm simulation stable and operational over time. Okay, cool.
でもまさか予言を打ち破るために1000号にまで挑むなんて。
Previous error. But you are worthy, aren't you? The Herschel proved by so many which access. Okay. Cool. Well, then Elysian will be just as disappointed this time as when I first arrived. And now I'm in a place even deeper than the deeper end, a place where all the secrets are kept. Here's waiting for me is someone claiming to be the 13th Herschel. Yes, that was the cliffhanger yesterday. And she's unbelievably cute, like she read on mine just now.
はいはい、わかったわ。でもいきなり真実を話してもより混乱するだけでしょ。
Klein as Mobius AI assistant handled the ongoing maintenance and logistics, keeping the realm simulation stable and operational over time.
とにかくこれだけは約束できる。
But I promise the answers you seek and close at hand.
答えはすぐ先にあるわ。じゃあまずはお散歩に付き合ってくれる？わがままじゃないわよ。
How about a walk? Try to indulge me, will you? This is all necessary, revealing everything. Okay. Then let's go. This is so cool. Like this whole... Oh, something's coming. Did she throw us an amber? No, she's helping. Raiden May has a new form here. There's no dragon, so no Herschel. Alright. Okay. Easy peasy.
その褒め言葉は少し早いと思うわよ。何せここは氷山の一角に過ぎないもの。あ、違うわ。氷山はケビンのことだから、私の場合。
She's always going to be a sea of flowers, everybody, when Kevin's an iceberg. Let's see. Now, even if the realm's technology is so advanced that they can create a sim, how come for 50k years to be unaffected most of the time, not much distortions, and this is the reason opponent. Do you know how opponent did it? I don't. I know opponent has some crazy powers with some crazy drawbacks, but I don't know the intricates of her power. Kevin. They're standing in the war and I'm purple. It's your memory too. Looks like an actual person.
私としてはメイだけに本心を伝えたいんだけど、みんなにとって不公平だったのかしら。
It happens sometimes. Oh, I respect your choice, Elysian.
しかし僕たちにも伝えておくべきだ。
メイ、少し自分で見て回ることになっちゃいそうね。ケビンはどうしても私たち二人の様子が気になるみたい。大丈夫よ。ケビンに言い聞かせたら会いに行くわ。ええ、それじゃあ後でね。
Alright, here we go. Alright, give me just a second. Now even, let me take a look at what Slime said. Pona functioned as a programmer and systems integrator, using her psychic flame powers to enable, stabilize, flame chase data, managing core, administrator, and standard. She is the Elysian realm herself. The sim opponent is the only opponent now, similar to Mobius, because the true opponent is now gone. Okay, makes sense. Here's the sim of Fuhara.
すみません。少々考え事をしていました。まさか、古の楽園の奥にこんな場所があるとは思ってもみなかったので。
She's just hard here, I guess. Elysium Everlasting, did Epona not tell the other flame chasers what was going on?
ただ、私たちとあまり接していなかったからかもしれません。記憶体になってから、彼女は自分を指針の書へと閉じ込めていましたから。
Interesting. So Epona sacrificed herself to keep the realm going. Interesting.
きっと何か大事な理由があるはずです。なるほど。確かにエリシアらしい雰囲気ですね。第13律者。いえ、すみません。私から強いて言えば、私も真実については詳しくないんです。本人からそのことを聞いたのであれば、彼女のペースに従った方がいいでしょう。楽園ではいろいろあったと思いますが、どうか彼女を信じてあげてください。
Interesting. That's very typical of Elysian. Interesting. I love how pretty the voices are. I just absolutely.
何かしらの答えがあるのかもしれません。なんだか昔のことを思い出して感慨深くなりました。気にしないでください。
Interesting.
私たちもここに来ています。エリシアの勧めに従ってみんなと話してみてはどうですか？何かしらの重要なピースを得られるかもしれません。どういたしまして。それでは。
俺はただ、まあいい。少し感動していただけだ。こんな景色は。写真、俺の生まれ育ったところは平和とは程遠かった。俺は故郷を変えたかったんだ。多分全てが終わってしまった以上、ここにとどまる俺たちは結局エリシアの考えについていけなかったこと。誰が教えた？そういうことか。納得した。待ってくれ。あんたもエリシアに。誰もが経験していることだから。
Interesting.
必要はない。
The island is covered in fog and I can't see anything clearly. I like this place. This place kind of rocks. Yes, Alicia did touch our horns. He means, did Alicia touch your horns? And yes, she did. In fact, May was very embarrassed by it. Out of the 13 flame chasers, 3 have died before the final fight on the moon. We have 10 flame chasers left, 8 fought finalities, so we know 2 were left behind on Earth. Do you know who the 3 died first? I know Alicia died because she became a Herschel and she probably had to be put down. Or maybe she defended people as a Herschel. I don't know. I know Alicia's dead. I know Eden died, but again, that was like at the end of the era. And Mobius technically died. Klein died. The real Klein. Sue is probably still alive, I'm guessing. Sakura's dead, but we saw her death, so it wasn't the moon thing, so yeah. So easy to touch Kazumo also. Of course, she likes horns for whatever reason. By the way, that's an inside joke. I know exactly what the authors meant by her touching the horns. And I'm not going to get into it, but I have an idea. Looking for me.
ここでは遊び相手が少ないゆえ、せめてこの際同居。しかしその後、慌てて去っていったのじゃ。ここがどんなところかも教えぬまま。
It's expected of her, to my knowledge, the Elysium Everlasting is Alicia's memory space. The scenery has also based on her memories. The word in Alicia's eyes, I get what you mean. Radiant Clover, isn't it? Interesting.
すまぬ。メイドのにとってこれを何せメイドのからすればあの時代のすべては
I wish the dialogue boxes was better in the box for you guys, so this is real chance, so that interesting. Okay.
故郷にはまだこのような高い建物はなかった。当時はよく妹と桜の木の下で遊んだものじゃ。
Let's see. Outed. The third one is Epona, because Epona had to preserve his Elysian realm, and she protected the realm won't function properly without her intervention. Perfect. Sounds good. I really like her idol stance. That was pretty cool, where she stuck the sword in the ground. Why are we RP walking? I guess we're RP walking because maybe Sakura's coming with us. Oh, Sakura's coming with us. Okay, we're supposed to RP walk. Alright. Sounds good.
Elysian か汝の言いたいことは彼女の気まぐれにはよく頭を痛め以前もそのような話をしかし Hey
man, it's nice seeing you. Hello, hello, hello. We're in for a nice, fun night of the Elysium Realm sequel, so, you know. It's important what we try and hold the weight. Okay. And by the way, we are on track for affiliate right now. We're at, 5 people in on Twitch right now, which is totally on. We just begun chapter 29. You haven't missed that much. We walked into the garden. We got shown around by Elysia a little bit, and now we're with Sakura. So good. Well, we're on track for affiliate tonight, so that's what we're gonna try to do. So I should be able to apply for it tomorrow night as long as we keep our viewer count. So yep. Interesting.
実のところ
I'm gonna wait for
こうい
it
った
to
経
finish.
験はあまりないのじゃ。わらわは理屈めいたことしか語れぬ。他の者に尋ねてみてはどうじゃ。
I really like the change in the talking. It's really much more like HSR now. However, I am gonna miss the sprites a little bit. I wonder if they come back at all, but maybe not. Maybe that's just the progression of the game. But it's still an improvement. Opponent can't go and fight the finality because finality is not sentient. Oh, I didn't know the finality is not sentient. That's interesting. Beings cannot be affected by psychic mitosis like her. So even though she's powerful, her powers are useless against the finality. Then who are the two characters that were left behind on Earth? You can guess this. I believe in you. What do you mean the two characters left on Earth? I know Eden sane and like allowed herself to die. Maybe Magician Girl. I don't know how she died. I just know she's gone. This is my previous comment. Out of the 13 flame chasers, so we have 10 flame chasers that I read this one though. We were left on Earth. Do you know who the 3 that died? I ran off everything I knew. I replied to this comment specifically, Slime. You can go back. I referenced it. Alright. Oh, we're at 7 now. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys coming to the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Well, we're at 8 total, but thank you. I don't know who the 2 left on Earth were at all. I know who died. I don't know the time frames that they died, except for Epona, now that you told us about the Elysian realm. I know Sakura, you know, the jail thing. I don't know exactly when that happened. So Sue and Gisu. Sue, because he's psychic, and Gisu. I thought Painter Girl was alive. Someone told me, so I'm not going to name who it was, but someone told me Painter Girl was alive, so I didn't even think about that. And I thought Sue was still alive. So they were probably wrong. I got told that they were still alive, so... I would have never guessed those because of the prior thing I was told. By the way, we call her Painter, because I can't pronounce that to save my life. So we call her Painter, and then Sue, I thought he would be alive too, but because we saw him messing with Dondoro, like why wouldn't he be alive? But again, I just don't know. Eden, she seems spacing out. Okay, here's Eden. We know how she dies. Okay, so are we fighting more things, or... Oh, there's like this invisible thing here. By the way, I really like Painter Girl. I think her design is really cool. I think her levels were really cool. It's unfortunate she's not around then. Sue, so because he's also psychic and Greaser. Yeah, I knew that Sue is also psychic. He says Epona is stronger than him though, but their powers are a little bit different. Was left behind on Earth. That's why I said who were the ones who did not participate. Oh, they didn't participate in the final fight, so they're alive. Okay, I misunderstood. I'm sorry. Yeah, Slime, that's my bad. I misunderstood. Okay. We have 13 flame chasers. 3 died before the fight. So we have 10 left. 2 were left behind in Earth because they can't do anything against finality, and that being Sue. Okay. I 100% understand. Okay, I 100% understand. They were left on Earth because they could not participate in the fight. You got it. Eden, Miss Raiden.
あら、ごめんなさい。
I was distracted by something.
私も見かけたわ。まだ初々しくて純粋だったあの頃が懐かしい。ええ、面白いことはすべて記録しておく。エリらしいわね。ああ、そうではないのよ、メイさん。どう話せばいいのかしら。初めて見た時からここがエリの場所だと確信していたの。作曲家に作風があるように、ここにあるすべてはエリのように楽しくて純粋だわ。それはメイさんが律者をどう定義するかによるわ。メイさんと違って私たちの時代では律者になると人類を敵に回してしまうの。世界に癒しがたい傷と苦難をもたらすのよ。でもエリはそうではなかったわ。彼女は私たちの敵ではなかった。人のために戦ってくれた戦士で英傑たちを集めてくれた唯一の人。そして私にとってはかけがえのない友よ。エリはエリなの。私からすれば彼女はずっと人を引きつけ、誰もが感心してしまう少女。ただそれだけよ。第13律者はどちらかといえば彼女が自分のために準備した花嫁衣装みたいなものかしら。そうね。そのあたりはエリ本人が直接伝えたい話になると思うわ。
What she means is Elysia has retrained her original personality even after becoming a Herschel, just like me. Eventually, Eden is hiding something. Is it for me or Elysia? So she's hiding. Interesting.
彼女はきっとあなた自身で全てを感じ取ってほしいのよ。
Interesting.
あなたは彼女の心の中を歩いている。エリをフォローしすぎてしまったかしら。じゃあよかったらここで失礼するわね。もう一人会いたい友がいるのよ。
Thanks. Ooh, it's a bunch of angry homus. Let me get back to the lore here. 13 flame chasers. Okay. Now 8 fought finality. Okay. Who was this 8 characters to make it easier for you? I died after only 5 minutes. One died from operating the sealing the Honkai convention weapon. Well, I would have to guess Kevin fought the finality. I mean, yeah. Elysia probably fought the finality and saved people using her Herschel powers. I mean, Magician Gur might have done it. And I'm guessing Magician Gur died in the 5 minutes. I mean, Fu Ha probably fought finality. Because Sakura probably fought finality. I mean, okay. There we go on that. We killed all the little Humu guys. What's his face? Earth guy probably fought finality. He wouldn't be out of a fight. Oh, he was a magician girl. Speak of who we were talking about. I knew you'd be here. Of course she was here. We were fighting the Homus and we had the hat thing. She's always where this is.
準備が整ったのに美味しいところを持っていかれてしまった。後でカジマニアの私に新型を連れてあちこちを回らせるというのはどうかな。気に入っていないとは言えないけど、サプライズを見つけたものの、それについて何も知らないとなると、私がどんな気分になるか想像がつくんじゃないかな。かわいいお客さん。まあいいよ。悲しいことはさておき、準備したサプライズについては気にならないの？大丈夫。君みたいな人こそ驚く時の表情が面白いんだ。見て。
Okay, let's see.
だから君はせっかちな観客なんだ。そうそう。私はその表情が大好きなのさ。
Perfect.
変に考えないの。これはある種の試みさ。刻印設計時の仕組みを参考にしたもので、使用者の潜在能力を一時的に発揮させられるんだ。その通り。しかも携帯型。どう？便利でしょ？唯一の欠点は一部の敵に対しては効果がないことだけど、本日のショーの成功を祝してマジックカードをすべて可愛いお客さんにプレゼント。それではカードの組み合わせについて詳しく説明しよう。この通りカードは種類によってそれぞれ違った刻印を表している。しかしそれだけではあまりにもつまらないだろう。まずは私の象徴天慶の魔術師。これらのカードには
Interesting.
お客さん、ショーはまだ終わってないよ。はあ、仕方ないな。ショーを優雅に終わらせるのも魔術師の務め。カードは各エリアにある宝箱に隠しておいたよ。気が変わったらいつでも取りに行ってくれ。私もそろそろここを出て中心にある塔にでも行ってみることにするよ。あそこは最高の舞台だと魔術師に言っているんだ。
I said she probably helped with finality because she was able to keep her mind after becoming the Herschel, but maybe I'm wrong. You said Elysia died before No, I didn't. Because she was the 13th and Sakura died at 12. Okay. The 5 minutes one is Felis, which was the magician girl. I was right about that. I said magician girl, and because she was operating the thing, so I was right about that. Because you know she is the weakest, and the only one that can operate technology is Vilvi. No, Vilvi is my bad. My bad. I was wrong. Vilvi's magician girl. Felis is the cat. Felis is the cat. My bad. Vilvi, and because she created the sling, the finality she removed that limiter, sling overheated and heated and exploded. So Vilvi got Chimby inside her own creation. Dallas is yeah, okay. Felis, gotcha. Felis is cat. I didn't recognize her by that name. And Vilvi's the magician girl. You're right. Okay.
さてどうだろうね。次に会った時は華麗なる空中ブランコの魔術師になっているかもしれないよ。
Okay, cool. Better go find someone else. So we're meeting all the flame chasers right now in the thing. Well, it's good that I did the Elysian realm instead of running into this, because this would have been a little awkward. I like to go off the beaten path sometimes just to see if there's a treasure chest or something. It's the Final Fantasy player in me. Okay, it's stuck. It's not functioning. Let's go the other way because I don't want to miss anything. And this was first. Maybe this is just a different direction to her. Like, maybe... Oh, it's just... It's pretty much the same place. Okay. Can I jump? Oh, I can jump. Okay, this is like the open world stuff. It's basically the same place. I just wanted to make sure. I mean, boss. We told her not to call us boss anymore. Oh, the cat got stuck. Exactly, the cat got stuck. Someone treasure that. How unfortunate. It would be funnier if she got stuck in the tree. Yep, it's a perfect trap. Right, money? I got you. It would be funny if she got stuck in the tree, though. I can handle this alone, don't worry, huh? What are you doing with that, boss? Sorry, I was gonna stop to your place tonight to restock, but I haven't got into you yet. We can split it 50-50. 50-50 has bad meanings for me playing all these gacha games because 50-50 means I'm not going to win my thing. Every time I hear 50-50, it's kind of like Whiplash now. Even if it's not talking about that. Oh, we got some gameplay, guys. This is a good balance between talking and gameplay right now. They're really... The pacing is really much better now. Oh, she has a charge move. Oh. This is my first time playing this Mei, so I'm gonna have to learn a little bit. I like her dodge step. Her dodge step is okay, which is good. Sometimes, like, Mei in the early game had a really bad dodge step. Cake so thick that the breeding is stuck on the bedpan. Oh, it's the painter thing. This helped me a lot in the Elysian realm. I used the item that allowed me, the signet that allowed me to use this for quite a while. Hey, the fights are actually way more exciting. Like, this isn't just like repeat. There's actually like stuff going on in this fight. I like this. This is good. This is a big improvement. This is great. Yeah, no, you were exactly right. It's a big improvement for sure. Chapter 29 is a big improvement. Yeah, I'm getting that for sure.
どんなやつだったのかさえはっきりと見えなかったんでも私たちの時代ではどんなに変なやつが現れてもおかしくなかったメイの姉ちゃんが見たことのないやつもいるし普通にあることだからほらそれよりさっき見つけたお宝を見てみようよえその表情まさかメイの姉ちゃんのものならさっきのお礼として持ち主に返すよもちろんこれだけじゃまだまだ足りないよね助けてくれたお礼としてこの場所を漁るさっき追いかけてる途中で宝箱をたくさん見かけたんだエリの姉ちゃんが隠してたこの場所にはまだ知られてない秘密がたくさんあるはずエリの姉ちゃんのこと興味があるでしょうそれならお互いに必要なものを取ることになるね安心してさっきみたいなやつを見かけたら注意しておくからそれじゃあこれで決まりだねこういう場所は一箇所ずつ細かく探索しないとお宝キラキメイの姉ちゃんなんでそうあれそう宝箱探しに夢中だったからメイの姉ちゃんここの道は複雑すぎると思わない何か見落としてないか心配なの初めて来たところだし隅々まで探索しないと
Interesting.
何しろ私はここにあるすべての宝箱を漁ることを目指しているからでもメイの姉ちゃんの言う通りかもこの邪魔な垣根を乗り越える方法があればいいんだけどなそうだビルビーの姉ちゃんの万能鍵が役立つかも
All right.
ビルビーの姉ちゃんがくれたの
Let me reply to someone on Discord real quick.
仕入れの時はかなり役立つんだ
Alright, here we go.
もちろんその見返りとしてビルビーの姉ちゃんが何かを必要としているときは優先
I missed the sprites at first, but I'm enjoying how free flowing the conversation is now versus how static the conversation seemed before. Like, I think the word choice is better too. It might be that the dub just got better, but like they're not like dancing around every single thing. Like, so some of the conversations during the Elysian realm, I don't know if you guys noticed, they were good conversations, but sometimes it was like they would say something innocuous and then they would spend 5 things explaining the innocuous thing to give them personality because there wasn't I guess incentive. They wanted to be cryptic, right? So they had to put a lot of dialogue in it but a lot of the dialogue would. If we take 90% of the dialogue out of ER, we would probably have more interesting dialogue. All right. Yep. Oh no! Pre-recorded. Getting a persona card is only the beginning. You tap to need to activate the selection. Tap to activate weapons. Try. Okay, so this is a new gimmick for this place. What's the name of the new weapon here? As long as you can activate the deck, you can use it. Is this a card game? Like, are we doing some Kingdom Hearts Unchained Memories right here? I can't remember the second game. It's been too long. It's the one that came out on Game Boy and then later PlayStation 3 or something. Chain of Memories. That's what it was called. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played that game. I did 100% that game, by the way, though. All right. I remember playing it for Christmas Day. I got it. And I got a Game Boy DS, but it came out for Game Boy Color, and you could backplay it. So I got a DS, but I didn't even get any DS games. I got the Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I think that was 2005 Christmas or something, whenever that came out. I got one of the first 1000 DSs. Alright. I still have it too. Yeah, Chain of Memories was better than I thought it was. I was real. So I'm not gonna lie, I really. Sometimes I don't like card systems, but other times I do. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And all those other games. The thing about it is, I remember Chain of Memories when it came out. I was disappointed because it wasn't on a big system. But it was way better than anyone thought it was at the time. And 100%ing that game was a lot of fun. And there was so much backstory. I can't imagine people who played Kingdom Hearts 2 and didn't play Chain of Memories. Like, they go together. You have to play them both. I played it when I was teen, and I don't really metagaming the game, so it was fun for me. Yeah. That makes sense. I did buy the remake after I beat the game. When it came out like 2 or 3 years later, there was a remake that came on the big system, and it looked great and everything. I just wish they would have done that instead of put it on the Game Boy originally. Because when I played it on the Game Boy, it just didn't look as good. I put random card, which looks great in Just Play. Well, there you go. I made my decks inside the game, and then when it came to Riku, you couldn't make his decks, so I just, I had fun when it got to the Riku part because the deck's already pre-made. I meta-gamed back then. I was, like, really pro. Just a sec, I'm typing Discord. All right, there we go. And stuff like this as well. So anyway. Yes, Hinckley knows literally everything there is to know about anime. Okay, I'm actually learning something new. Of letting Cosmos, let me get back to it. There's a lot of chats that happened while I was typing, apparently. So give me a second. I played it when I was a teen. I just put rando cards in there. Cosmo and Teresa have the top type Honkai Beast, Venture, Honkai, Weimu, gain strength to fight finality. Oh, that's pretty cool, Slime. In the final, Cosmo unleash her Mobius transformation, and because the Mobius-like transformation, he has no control. And like Mobius that ate clean. Oh, okay, yeah, Mobius did eat clean, and we know that was by accident. And Sue could have tried to help clean. I remember this story. Sue could have helped clean, but it's Sue's greatest regret that he didn't try to do something. And May was all like, I think you made the right choice. You probably couldn't have stopped it, and if you did, you probably would have made it worse. But yeah, that was one of Sue's biggest regrets. And then finality, to have the full strength, and instead of being a burden, he made the choice. Okay. Of letting Cosmo eat him, if Cosmo can defeat Kepler in the Honkai form, even if Kepler can only use half of his strength. Okay. Oh, I actually learning something new. Yes, Hinckley knows everything there is about anime. I only the surface lore of the frame chasers and stuff like this as well. Oh, there is another game series I wanted to ask. Have you played Valkyrie Chronicles series? I have. I like the Valkyries Chronicles series. I know all the lore. I do think there is a better Valkyrie series, and it's Valkyrie Profile, if you ever played those. 1 and 2 are by far some of the greatest lore games you'll ever play. But yeah, Valkyrie Chronicles is a good series. For sure. Any Valkyrie game, by the way, guys, I know a lot about Norse mythology, so I do apologetics as well. So I know Egyptian mythology, Greek mythology, Norse mythology, a whole bunch of actual mythologies and the lore behind them. So Valkyries are always fun as like fictional characters. I'm actually writing a fan fiction right now because I got some fan mail today that inspired me, and it actually has like Greek gods playing against Valkyries and Norse gods. It's pretty cool. But anyway, we're there. Look down from here, and you think you're standing on air. I say we can call it Haining Garden. The view is fine. We can see enemy coming our way. What's that? It's okay if I were to jump to VC4 instead of playing first one. Yes, it would be okay. The first one, there's a time gap in the first one that it doesn't really it does not really affect the story so much. If you played the first one, there is some moments in 4, and again, I don't want to spoil it for you. There is some moments that is gonna, be more beneficial if you played the one before it. I mean the first one. But overall, I can't say it would ruin the story or the game. You just wouldn't have aha moments in those moments. You could actually go back and play it, and it would be fine. It wouldn't ruin your gameplay. That would be my opinion. But Cosma still got killed by finality without ever gaining his sanity. Oh, interesting. So I guess it's kind of reassuring for Cosma to never know that he killed his own. Yeah, true. Eden, Hua, Kevin, and Mobius survived. That makes sense. Eden, we know Eden chose to die with the old era, like it was her choice. Hua went to a pod, Kevin went to a pod, and the Mobius, is almost immortal. Morbius did what Eden did because she didn't want to, de-age. But, again, Mobius is kind of like a thing. I'm not super convinced she's gone. I know the HI3 community will disagree with me all day on this, but I would not be surprised in the future we get a patch or something. Morbius just comes out of a computer or something because she put her consciousness there. We've actually seen lore like this in HSR with Xandar, putting his consciousness in 9 different bodies and stuff. So I am, even though the lore says Mobius took herself out, I'm not convinced, because that lore can change at any time they want. I just checked VC2 and 3 are only for PSP. Yeah, so that's why I was telling you now that even though they're for PSP, they knew people wouldn't have full access to the PSP. So they didn't make 4 to be like a full-blown sequel, but they did put in candy nuts in there for players who have played the previous games to be like, oh, I know that, or I know that. But again, it's not going to ruin your gameplay. But yes, they are only for PSP, for sure. Herschel Final, I shortened it. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. But isn't the one we're fighting in the Moon Herschel of the end instead of finality? By the way, I didn't own a PSP. I had to play games by being lent a PSP by my friend because I refused to buy a PSP at that time because I wanted only TV consoles. I was going through a rebellious phase with handheld consoles at the time of those games, I'm not going to lie. And now handheld consoles are okay, like the Switch and stuff, because you can put them on your TV. I'm just, after playing Pokemon Blue on Game Boy Pocket for most of my most of my younger years, like between 11 and 15, right? I just got really bored with handheld systems. I thought the TV looked way better. Wait, Sancho, you still think Herschel of the End as a different entity of finality? I'm glad you guys are meeting together again. These are my 2 lore nuts from this. Hopefully Tomato comes back someday. He will love you guys. Tomato did wish me Merry Christmas. It just seems like he's really busy, so I don't want to guilt him into coming back till he's ready. But you guys, like the 3 of you, need to like form a cabal or something. You guys can be my 3 Honkai Council members. Okay. Because we still got a lot of game left, and then we got ZZ after this, and then we got ZZ, and then we got ZZ, and then we got Genshin. So we got lots of stuff to go through. So. What's T? Okay, T is that. Just a second. Alright, we got some stuff going here. Alright, give... Did we skip a...
メイの姉ちゃんこれを見て
No, it's fine.
しょうが
Let me read some of you guys' chats. I don't want to... Oh, wait, they're the same. It's been a while since I've had to redo the story, so I've forgotten who we're gonna kill him. Eden was a support, so she did not get killed. I mean, she did unleash the full power of the Star of Eden, similar to Kevin, who unleashed Judgment of Samash the moment they held it. Okay, end and finality is the same entity. Herschel of the end is GGZ translation. The time in the final Herschel was not called the Herschel of finality is in the manga and early chapters. So she was called the final Herschel. Interesting.
でもメイの姉ちゃんこのカード前のと違ってるよこのカードって他の使い方があるのかなそうだよねもしかしたらビルビーの姉ちゃんがカード隠しに使っているとかとりあえず鍵を取りに行こうすぐ先だから
So we got the Book of Origin for her specific. This is so much better paced than Elysian Realm. I'm very happy with this. This keeps you engaged in the gameplay while telling you the story. This is what they need to do more often, and it feels like they are doing it more often. The only thing that scares me is HSR has kind of gone into this thing where there's a lot less gameplay and more story. And by the way, I rather have there be more story than gameplay, okay? If you were gonna break the balance, give me story every day. But it becomes really hard to stay invested if you're just watching a movie. Like, you need to have some gameplay in there. And HSR is one of the best games I've ever played in my life, if not the best game. But there was some patches in Amphoreus that just felt like I was listening to a story. Ooh, I really like the graphic update. And we're just gonna get better graphics going forward. This is very pretty. It reminds me of early Zeldas.
ここだよ
Not super early Zeldas, like
これが
almost like a 64 Zelda without the full 3, like it's better than Zelda 64, but or Ocarina of Time. But some of the grass reminds me of it, maybe more like
なんかじゃないよ
Skyward Sword
照明のカー
and Wind Waker,
見くびっちゃダメだ
somewhere in combination of those two.
食べたらずっと使えるんだから名付けて万能仕入れツールだよ
Who, cause of her regenerative powers, Morbius, cause of her regenerative.
そっちの方は道端で拾ったんだ使えそうなんだけど
To start eating in Shamash.
直せなくて一旦
The only time the final Herschel was not called the Herschel finality is in the manga and early chapters. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
それよ
Looks like we figured out some lore.
もあるし邪魔な垣根をとっとと処理しちゃおうさあメイの姉ちゃん早く行こう宝箱が私たちを呼んでるよ
Master key level 1. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot I can jump in this. So, is this open world thing that we have now going to be a factor in most of the game? Because I think it's brilliant. I didn't care for it at first because I really like the level where I can just bounce to the next thing. But honestly, this little... Oh, I can jump off the edge. That's new.
今度そ
Next time you try something dangerous, can you let me know beforehand? My heart can't take anymore.
心臓に悪いよ
It wouldn't let us jump off before. That is incredible. I love that. That is great. And then she berates us for jumping off. I think that is wonderful. Okay. That is great. There is some real life improvements in this chapter. Like, already. I'm very excited about this. Try out the master key. So I guess I click this. we're gonna track. Golden chest. What treasures? Okay, so I'm gonna go to the golden chest. Okay. This is a door, so... can I fall off here? No, so there's an invisible wall here. Okay, so... Okay, so I can't jump off that. It's not like World of Warcraft where you can jump off anything. It's still, I'm very impressed with, like, how far they've come. Because I played Honkai Gekken 2. Oh, you did. I probably never will get to play that, and I know that it's a very sad story. Maybe we'll watch some lore videos on it. There has to be lore videos on it, right? But because I played Gekken 2 first, no wonder I misremembered how the final Hersher was called. Hersher of the End. What is this? Okay, I don't think I have to go in there. It's not that I'm scared. It's just, that seems like such a pointless fight. I wonder where we're supposed to be heading. Why is there like a vacant city here? That's cool. Okay, so we are far, apparently, from where we're supposed to be. So now it wants us to go this way. Can I jump? No. Oh, it teleported me in here. Okay, we'll take them on. Okay, we ended up fighting them anyway, so... Okay, it's telling us to go down here. Maybe it's that ledge. No, it's not that ledge. We've been down here. Let me see. So we got backpacks. We got the key. That's what I'm supposed to... Locked doors. Okay, it's probably that door then, down there, that I keep on not opening. That door, maybe? Okay, let me go down here. Just not jump. There we go. Interesting.
ここは広いからまだお宝がたくさんあるはず。お宝探しは得意だから全部見つけ出せるって保証できるよ。メイの姉ちゃん、また時間が空いてるとき一緒に探索しよう。目指すは宝箱じゃなくて奥のエリア。
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to like remember this. Instructions at 1:31 at night. Deep end name, okay. Theater line opposite. What do that?
以前ここに来たのはいつのことだったかしら。
Okay, so we're going meeting the flame chasers one by one. It would appear. It's like I'm saying that I'm a boomer. Don't feel bad. You are a true fan. You did name your children after HI3 characters. So you are a true fan. By the way, being a boomer is not the worst thing in the world.
相変わらず真っ赤
My parents are boomers. They're fine people. Alright. You're not a boomer if you're 25 years old. You make me feel young. Like, no, you're not a boomer.
いつも通り
Get out of here.
に試練を与えるのが好き
25 years old. I mean, you were born in the 2000s. Like,
あなた
here I'm thinking you're like 40 or something.
引くまでもなく訪問者
I feel insulted.
いるはずよ。そうでしょ
Yes, you do have you have twin 12-year-olds, or I mean 10-year-olds, with like cool video game names. That is super, super cool.
ある友を失った
Did you know that what's his face? I loved him. Oh, Robin Williams. Robin Williams named his daughter Zelda after the Legend of the Zelda series. So, if you name your kids after video game characters like Robin Williams did, you're okay in my book, man.
もしくは神聖を見届けたとも言える。
だからあなたは楽園にあそこを残したのね。それもこんな奥に隠すなんて。
エデン
Yeah, look at the Yunyans calling themselves old. I feel the same way. Why would they do that?
思い出したい過去も山ほどある。あなたがかつての音楽に浸水するように、私にもこの長すぎた茨の道を安置する場所が必要なの。
エリは反応から察するに知っているのね。
ええ、わがままだとはいえ、あなたも知っている通り、エリシアのことだから。
Give me a sec.
知った時は喜んで受け入れたようだった。
アポニアさん、私はあなたを尊敬してる。だからあなたとエリの選択を尊重するわ。
I don't respect the decision Eden made, though. I respect maybe opponent's decision,
知ってる？
but not Eden's.
みんな
Not all.
私を与えるもの、あなたを受け入れるものと呼んでるの。
受け入れるもの。
I like Eden, by the way, but the way she chose to go out is the stupidest thing in the world. It makes me mad because it feels not well written at all.
確かに事実とは真逆なのかも。
And I get the parallel. I understand why they did it. They needed to do better.
運命の愚弄を受け入れた方が
Now you've known who the 13 Hersher is, right? Yes. So at the end of ER, and you might have been gone by the time we ended last night, but by the end of ER, Elisa tells us face to face that she is the 13th Herschel, and that's why she wasn't with us on the last level and whatnot. So yeah, we do know who the 13th Herschel is before we even walked into chapter 29. The non-existent 13th Herschel. Yeah, so that is a perfect parallel to Starwell. Remember, Starwell is the Demiurge, or the 13th Titan, the Demiurge or whatever. She's not supposed to exist because she was deleted from the system. So it's the same kind of thing. She's not supposed to be the 13th Herschel, but she is the 13th Herschel. Demiurge or Cyrene in Starwell was not supposed to exist either. Perfect parallel.
本当の与えるもの戒律を与え希望を与え進む道までみんなが目にしているものは真の姿ではないあの夜に起こったことと同じね
かの者の行く道は他者が目にする道ではないエデン私たちが今まで守ってきた秘密はもうすぐみんなの前に明かされる
それは新たな予言なのアポニアさん
いえこれは私の願い
願いねあなたの口から聞くのは初めてだわアポニアさんあなたまでメイさんに変えられたのね
楽園に変化をもたらしてくれるものは喜んで受け入れる
It's not the same. The real Alicia was actually a Herschel, but everyone didn't know she's a Herschel. Oh, so she was a Herschel the whole time? I am actually unaware. I thought she became a Herschel and we just haven't heard the story yet. So if she's the Herschel the whole time, then that's why they call her traitor. Makes sense. Alicia has on her. Did you bring the key? That must have, like, I know I can't pronounce his name well, so forgive me. Kaplos. That must have made him really mad when he found out that she's a Herschel, because he hates Herschels, right? That must have made him really mad.
ずっとそばに置いておきたかった私たち
鍵が揃った暁には水晶の花が
Eden, will you sing that song?
それも私の願いよ
When that time comes, tell everybody to
彼
listen.
女が大好き
She likes this song the most. Okay.
メイこっちこっち
All right. I have to RP walk, so we're not gonna go explore. I was not really Hinkley, you will know. Okay, I'm just guessing from the limited information I have. This is my first time playing, so you know. But as for the trader part, not really. Okay.
ごめんねお待たせ
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. We'll figure out why she's a traitor, but she must be a good traitor because Kevin misses her, and you know there's people that actually miss her, so she can't be like
なら邪魔は入らないわ
an evil traitor. But again, I don't know.
他の人と会えた それなら
You can't wait either, right? All right, let's talk as we walk. And by the way,
ついて知りたい
the fan base loves Alicia, so she can't be a bad guy. And they thought Cyrene from Starwell was going to go over better because everyone loved Alicia. So Alicia. There was a bunch of things that happened with Cyrene, and people do love Cyrene, don't get me wrong. They didn't not pull for Cyrene because they didn't like, not that they didn't like her, but they didn't pull for Cyrene is because they messed with her kit and everyone was super upset that she was only good for the Chrysalis heirs. So as a sign of rebellion against the people who changed her kit, they didn't pull for it. There's only like 40% of the main HSR community that has Cyrene, and I'm one of them. But it's 40 or 60%. It's really, 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 really low. But that's because of her kit, not because people didn't like her.
だよね。分かってるわ。この話は少し長くなるの。どこから始めようかしら。
Let's take this step by step. Okay, is she gonna walk with us? There we go. This is such a huge update from anything we've seen in the game. I feel like this is the biggest, like, putting you in the game, this is the biggest, like, quality of life update since Chapter 17. I really feel that way. And, I mean, the open world was introduced in 25, but I didn't think it was like such a great quality of life versus Chapter 17 when the graphics improved and then we got that fight scene and stuff. But this is the best I've seen the game like increase since Chapter 17 in like quality.
次からは小道を通っていく？どうする？
万世の風をまとい、迷いの中で歯を観察し、浮き沈みの中で羽を拾う。
Okay, so I'm glad we are on the same mind seizure. Imagine they made HSR Elisa kit like that because we don't know yet that they're probably plotting to give her a divine key like Light Cone, which she's viable to all characters. It's possible. I think the people who made the game or who's running Star Rail now, I think they're gonna come back with a vengeance on it because it did not go over like they planned it. They had a bunch of big events and everything, and only like 60. Again, I don't know if it's 40 or 60. I don't remember, but I'm gonna say 60. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Only 60% of the fan base got Cyrene, including myself, and even less got the bow because, again, they didn't like her kit. Now, I got Cyrene for story reasons. She could have been like the worst character ever made, and I would have got her because I liked her in the story. I have her on pink hair team, which is, again, the best team for her. Castris and, you know, Hi Cynthia and Evernight. But people were really upset that she was only going to work with the Chrysalis heirs, and that happened like 3 weeks before she got launched. So it messed up the whole thing. They were going to rake in cash. They had deals with Crunchyroll. They had HI3 even came out with Love Elf to try to get people to play HI3. Like, you like Cyrene, come try HI3. It backfired on them immensely, and they're not going to give up on Cyrene. I'm sure they're gonna make this better somehow over time because they lost a lot of money on that. Imagine they're okay. So because that's what HI3 is as well, some old Valkyries got divine keys to make them usable again for around 3 to 5 patches before they got power creeped again. Okay, makes sense. Divine Keys is a nice excuse to change characters to get you to play older characters again, and then they don't keep up with it. The more characters you introduce to a game, World of Warcraft has this problem, Final Fantasy has this problem. The more like types of characters you introduce to a game, you have to like really, really, really invest time, money, and attention to keeping characters relevant, because things change in the game, but characters don't normally change unless you do anything. And then you have to do a bunch of math to see if it's going to work and all kinds of stuff. So the problem is, the more characters you introduce to a game, the harder it is to keep all the characters relevant. It's almost an impossible job. But yeah, that's something you have to do in games like these, unfortunately.
あれエリシア、今日は何言ってるの？私はいつも綺麗よ、弊社。あなたこそ出勤日に化粧なんてどうしたの？
What are you doing with all of that makeup on? I'm not telling. Oh, someone is in a good mood. Maybe next time you can tell me why. Oh, that's cute.
費用がでの同僚よ。ここにあるものたちと同じように、弊社も大切な思い出なの。
Not exactly an excuse, since having a divine key. Oh. Not exactly an excuse, since having divine key gives 10% attack to all Valkyries, and it's a universal passive like Castrus's reviving passive. Yeah, I love Castrus's reviving passive, by the way. It's fantastic. 10 flat attack. I don't think I ever pulled a character because of meta viability, not in HI3 or other gacha game. I only pull for what I like, and I'm happier that way than keeping with meta. So I pulled for meta, but I liked every single character in the meta. So that's the only reason I pulled for meta that one time. But if you watch, I make Topside pull his hair out of his head when I play HSR, because I literally only play for the story right now. So my team is like a bunch of randos that I like, and they don't really go together. So I got Kafka, I got Firefly, I got Saber, I got Evernight, just because I want to. They don't work together at all. And I do have the pink hair teams, but I don't use the pink hair team unless I'm doing in-game, and then I make the team better if I do in-game. But for story purposes in HSR, I don't adapt my team unless I need to. So, and normally for the story mode, you don't have to adapt your team that much. You can play what you want, and that's fine for the story mode. Yeah, if your fave character happens to be a meta, that's like a bonus. Yeah, that's what happened with me. I like Castrus. I like her story, backstory. I like Evernight a lot. I wish Evernight was a little bit more like Sealy and her darker half. I wish March and Evernight were more like that. But I do like Evernight for what she is. I don't really care for High Cynthia, but what other healer in the game can do the damage she does? So I did pull for High Cynthia is special for gameplay. I don't really care for a character. And then of course I'm gonna like Firefly. Firefly and March 7th are my favorite characters. Firefly is gonna be on a team, even though I have Firefly's best in slot team members, and I don't use them with her, other than a Delilah. I don't have the Delilah, and I'm not gonna get the Delilah before the patch is over, so I'll have to get her on the rerun. But, or I guess not before the patch is over, before her like run is done. I'll have to get her on the next one. So, yeah, if your fave is, but main goal is pulling an HSR to get every mentally deranged and broken woman. That is true. That's your main goal. There is a lot of mentally unstable women in HSR. I got all the Stellar Hunters by Silverwolf. I'm very angry I don't have Silverwolf. But I guess she's getting a new version of her in 4 point something or other. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about getting Sparky, even though Sparky looked like fake at first, but it's like a new form of Sparkle, and I'm kind of excited to get that. I actually thought it was a fake at first. I thought it was like a fan creation. I was like, that's weird. And then it turned out to be canon, and I was all like, that's even more.
遊ぼう？あれ？せーのび太？ふんふん。だってセリアママの話をちゃんと聞いてたもの。好き嫌いはしないし。へえ。じゃあ
This place actually feels populated a little bit. They did a really nice job with the atmosphere. If only the people that made Kingdom Hearts 3 took some notes here. If you know what I'm saying, before they did the appearances based on some memories of mine based on... If you know what I mean, in Kingdom Hearts 3, before they made Remind, okay? So when they originally came out with the game in 2019, I took 3 days off of work because I've been waiting for this for, 14 years. So, they made the game so lifeless and so pointless that when you go to, like, Twilight Land, whatever it's called, Twilight Zone, whatever it's called, it's so dead and lifeless there, right? It's just a bunch of weeds. They made this better than the makers of Kingdom Hearts 3 made the original game before Remind came out. So it's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played Remind on purpose because I was so angry with the initial release of Kingdom Hearts 3. But I might go back. It's been 7 years, so I might go back and finally give Remind a try on stream or something someday. But yeah, that's why I haven't played Remind. I beat the game in 3 days on Pride Mode because the ultimate difficult zone was not even out when Kingdom Hearts 3 launched. Kingdom Hearts 3 launch was such a debacle. It was horrific. I'm still so mad at Square Enix. Square Enix pulled a fast one on us with Final Fantasy 15 and with Kingdom Hearts 3. It was just pathetic. Hey, here's the game you've been waiting for over a decade. But with both of these games, you know what's going to happen is we're going to send it out, and it's going to be like this cheap version of the game, and then a year later, we're going to remake the game and make it the way it should have came out. I am so angry about like what Square Enix did with those games. What an embarrassment. And you know what's disappointing is Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually a great game when you have Remind. When they finally finished Final Fantasy 15, it was a great game. But a lot of people like me have refused to play it because of what they did. I played the original Final Fantasy 15, despicable. I played the original Kingdom Hearts 3, despicable. Just Sparky and Sparkle is like HI3 Sparkle. Yeah, I heard she was going to be a DPS. The Harmony form is Quantum, whose Sparkle in HI3 is of her typing. Then Sparky is Fire, which the damage of HI3 have. Okay, cool. Man, speaking of KH3 was not kind of worth the wait. I brought a PS4 for KH3. Yeah, it was very embarrassing. I'm telling you the truth. I know more about the lore of Kingdom Hearts than anyone should. And I can actually make the lore make sense. But I shouldn't have to do that either. The thing about it is, I wish that Square... So, the good thing about HI3... And the good thing about Final Fantasy 15 is Square Enix is no longer trying to pull that crap anymore. So I believe Kingdom Hearts 4 will be a good release when it comes out. I actually do believe that. But there was a lot of goodwill. Square Enix used to be my favorite video game company of all time. They made so many games. I was a fan of Square Enix when they were Squaresoft, okay? They had the 2 Valkyrie Profile games, which they messed up with Valkyrie Profile, and I'll get into that later. But, so they messed up with Valkyrie Profile, and it's not the games. Valkyrie Profile 2 was such a good game that it threatened the life of Final Fantasy. So they told them they couldn't make Valkyrie Profile games anymore. It was the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my life. But anyway, they had the Valkyrie Profile games, they had the Final Fantasy games, they had the Kingdom Hearts games. During the 2000s, Squaresoft/Square Enix was just raking with great storytelling. They had the debacle with Final Fantasy 13, and I think 12 was terrible, but 13 was a kibosh. Although I think 13X or 13-2 was one of their best games. Don't ask me why. It was incredibly fun and the story was compelling. And then 15 was a train wreck. 14 was great, but Square Enix was not the reason that game was great. It was Yoshida P. And then 16 I thought was really good, but again, I can't tell Square Enix that it was their reasoning. It was Yoshi P that made 16. So I just, Square Enix, I wish they would care more about their customers than making money at the point. Like, you should definitely care about making money as a company, but you should not do it at the expense of your customers' happiness at the same time. You need to find a balance that makes a good idea. Like, for example, if you guys came to my stream all the time and I begged you for money every night, right? Would you like my stream anymore? No, you guys should be first in my stream. Like, entertainment should be the highest value, right? Now, there is, like, sometimes I'm going to do things that you guys don't like because I need to get through content or something. There needs to be a balance, all right? But at the same time, you guys come first. And Square Enix should have the same mindset on their customers, in my opinion. All right, just read the paper stacked up on the typewriter. Someone as smart as you will understand right away. May grabbed a sheet. The biggest embarrassment of Square is definitely Forspoken. Yes, 100%. I did a lot of research into Unspoken. Unspoken is I don't know everyone's politics here. I don't want, so we'll just say Forspoken, we can agree that it's hot garbage, and I won't get into the political reasons why. But because I don't want to alienate anyone, my channel is for, anime and video, anime like video games. If you believe in Unspoken or what it preaches, then it's not my job to try to talk you out of that. But Unspoken by itself destroyed a whole game studio, and they shut it down. It is one of the biggest flops in video game history I have ever seen in my life. There is always a time when a video game fails that you could say at least it did something good. Forspoken, you cannot say anything about that. There's nothing good that Forspoken did whatsoever. Forspoken is the biggest train wreck ever. Like, it's still wrecking. People don't like to talk about it anymore, but it's just, it would never be mentioned in someone's mouth as a good thing unless you're Ryan, and I don't know why. He kept on trying to tell me Forspoken was a good game, and no, it's not. I never played Forspoken, so I sound like a hypocrite, but I looked into the game so much that I felt like I played it. And my goodness, I want to unlearn what I've learned about it. All right. The big, seriously, like, what on their minds? I remember watching the first Unspoken reveal trailer. It looked great. The graphics did look great, but it didn't accumulate into that. Ryan's favorite thing is graphics on a video game. He likes the story too, but he likes graphics the most. And he was telling me how it was native 4K and how it looked great on his 4K TV. I don't care about graphics that much. I play games that don't have a lot of graphics, right? Like HI3 or Star Rail is an exception though, but in most story games don't have great graphics because they put a lot of stuff in their story. It's just the way it is. I don't dislike good graphics. It's not the most important thing to me. But then the details start pouring out. First, it's an isekai game, and I was like, okay, weird choice. Then the characterization of these characters are just bland. It's got good graphics, but that's all. Yeah, it's a fun. Oh, not fun. It's a good-looking mess. That's what the game is. It's a good-looking mess. It's a good-looking train wreck. It's like you saw a train wreck and there was a bunch of people hurt on the ground and crying out for help. But you say, my goodness, that design that the train fell into looks really nice. Like the shape the train went into. It looks really nice, guys.
その秘
Not
密を
testing.
あまり見せたくないみたいだから、第三者に知らせるのはおすすめしないわ。
So is Prince the Files field in Remembrance Vessel?
ええ、追憶の空の記録は
Good graphics of empty field sandbags and it's still crap. Sorry for derailing the topic from HI3. It's okay. I will keep us on track. So, but we can talk about anything that you guys would like. If it's, it's video games, so it's related to what we're playing too. Flame pressures described by the typewriter here in Adjective. This is like the elf typewriter she introduced us to in Elysian
も
Realm.
ともとは他の場所に保管していたのよ。ここまで運んでくるのに手間がかかったんだから。その通りよ。そうでないと客観的かつ公正ではなくなっちゃうもの。何せここからの話は少し長くなるから。何がどうであれ、あなたの答えが自身にとって納得がいくものであってほしいの。ああ、それはもう一人の友達に頼まないと。じゃじゃーん、データ室の管理者の妖精さんよ。
That's an elf, right? We saw her briefly for time in yeah, so she did not introduce us to the elf. That was the elf POV. Yeah, so we saw the elf. She didn't introduce us, but we saw the elf. That's what I was trying to say. So we've seen this character before. In fact, this started the conversation when we were in Elysian Realm, the difference between elves and elf, right? This is that very moment we had that conversation. We were talking about how capital elf is an anagram, and then lowercase elf is an actual species that's like Honkai infused or mutated. Like Elysia is an elf, and then this is an elf anagram.
まさか実は13英傑に10。かわいいでしょ。
Cute, right? It's based after me, after all, with all the smarts and looks to match.
13体あったの。全員にあげようとしたんだけど、結局エデンとアポニアしかもらってない。
That's funny, she's the only one that got one.
欲しいならまだまだ。
We have extras.
それはメイがまだウェイクワードを言っていないからよ。
She gave a sweet smile, scribbled something on the maid took the fire. I wonder if they'll ever go back and voice this. I don't know. It's been a long time. They might not. So in Starwheel, whenever something's not voiced, like Welt was not voiced in 3.8, they're going to go back and voice Welt with the new voice actor, but they probably won't do it in this game.
メイはテレ顔も最高に可愛いわね。
Do I have to activate
こ
it?
れはメイ次第よ。けど真実を目の前にして本当に諦めちゃうの？
Yeah, to Elysia. I'm prepared for something sad, though, because you guys let it slip that Elysian Realm goes bye-bye. So we'll see how sad this actually becomes, because the more we like her, which I actually do now, the more sad it's going to be, probably. Dearest Elisa, what gives? Nothing happened.
どうしてかしら。そうね。声が小さかったからとか？もう一度やるしかないわ。
Dearest Elisa. Dearest Elysia, so that
起動システム人格。
personality loaded. That's funny.
こんにちは。可愛らしい人の子。
From La La Land?
今度の妖精。
From La La Land?
あら、せっかちなのね。ま、
Oh, I didn't let her talk. I'm sorry.
何せ私は優しい妖精だもの。じゃあこの楽園データベースインフォメーションコレクトコントローラーインタラクティブ出力。
えーっとじゃあこの不思議なタイプライターについて紹介しちゃうわね。このタイプライターは楽園のあらゆる情報を抽出できるの。だからデータを指定しないと最近起きた大きな出来事を自動的に印刷するのよ。それは少し難しいの。説明より実際やってみた方が早いかも。さあ問題を入力してみて。あら、随分と単刀直入ね。質問が曖昧すぎたのよ。データを文章としてうまくまとめられないの。適切な答えを必要とするならエリシアの人生そのものを出力することになるわ。
Nice
タ
stuff.
イプライターが書けるのは事実だけ。それを忘れないでね。それなら簡単よ。こう？ええ。こうすればタイプライターは自動的に彼女にまつわる
I was thinking the same thing. It's the Chat GPT typewriter.
って価値のあることを選んでくれるわ。
I was actually thinking the same thing.
本人でさえ何がプリントされるかわからないからワクワクしちゃうわね。
Back AI. Look, even says AI here. Back AI. Like if we try to read this a little bit, it says AI right here. Back AI elves. Elved. Or elves. Back AI elves. AI elves. AI elf. Back. All it says is back AI elves.
出てきた。どれ？メイ、ちゃんと読んでね。何せ
This is my
私の
story.
物語なんだから。おはよう。新しい一日は美しい出会いから始まるのよ。新しい一日、美しい一日。ファイトよ、エリシア。起きて
She got us a bed.
まずは測って。
She got us a bed? That's
出か
nice.
ける前に鏡を見て。身だしなみ OK、 前髪 OK、 笑顔 OK。 今日も素敵な一日になりそうね。グッモーニング。エリー、今日も早い。
Oh, we're in the cafeteria.
よいしょ。
I know it's not the same place, but it's the same background as the Salt Lake one.
エリシア、後で訓練場で会おう。
さっきモデルみたいな男の人を見かけたと思ったらあなただった。
I really like how the graphics, she looks way better than in Elysia Realm. Like she looked cute in Elysia Realm, but like she's really fleshed out here.
誰だったかしら。
I like it.
まあ先に挨拶しておきましょ
This is the past. Okay, good to know.
う。よし、今日はもう少し上の難易度に挑戦しましょう。
Hey guys, before we move on, give me... Oh,
ま
well,
ずは
give me a second.
的ね。
I don't...
今日
Oh, she has a bow. She looks really, really cool. Give me 2 minutes. I want to get myself water from my area real quick. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Just to keep my mouth able to move. Be right back.
弓。
Okay, I am back. Now I have my potato chip bag here, so I am gonna do a little light Yagami, eat with my left hand, play with my right hand. I will try to keep it out of the mic as much as possible for you guys. I did not do a good job of that in past days, but I will try to do better. So I have the mic in a really good spot now, so it's easy for me to click the buttons and everything. I got the mic fully like attached to the desk now and stuff, so all good. Let me take a swig real quick. All right, let's do this thing. I'm not gonna lie, that bow is sick. Like, I know she's playable in this form. This is fantastic, and she's so fast. I love this. So she has some kind of charge, it looks like. Okay. Let's see what her E looks like. Okay. Let's see what her special looks like, I guess. Oh, nope. Her special's gone. I didn't... There we go. What is this? I'm about to get ridiculous. Ridius, I think. Wish me luck. HI3 player also plays weeklies. I like the battle suit where you can see what the characters are doing. Yeah, agreed. Well, good luck, my friend. So her super comes and it goes depending on if you get to it fast. That's what I've noticed so far. Maybe I'm just having something I don't understand about it. So I'm not her super. I'm okay. There we go. You shoot and then it ricochets the shot. Okay, I understand it now. I don't think I like it as much as other supers. I do like her persona though. Almost of the newer battle suits, you can't see what the characters are doing. That's unfortunate. I didn't even know that. That's unfortunate.
叱られたのにまだ懲りてないのか。
来たのね、ゴン。仕方ないじゃない。本音なんだもの。
Twilight Sensei of May.
それが火を追うがのポリシーでしょ。ちゃんと守っているのよ。
Message ready K plus 60 or 80 disturbance level. I'm back. Hey, welcome back, by the way.
他のやつはせめて2週間前のものをそのまま映すぞ。お前の場合、全部その一言だ。突っ込みようがない。しかし、舞台の人気者のお前なら、上も叱りはしても別にどうもしないだろう。まさかあの時、兵士たちによってオストクから連れてこられた小娘が、今となっては彼らの模範になっているとはな。
それとこれとは別でしょ。私はちゃんと希望して選考を通過して火を追うがに入ったんだもの。完全に私の実力よ。それに私なんて全然模範じゃないでしょ。なってたらとっくに火を追うがのバッジをピンク色に変えてるわ。
I'm not gonna take long since I'm leaving after like 5 minutes since my uncle called me to go drinking with him. No problem. You've been like such a great follower. I mean, you've been to almost all my night streams lately. So have fun with your uncle. Enjoy yourself. Make good choices for your liver all I have to say. But again, enjoy yourself. I'm going to try, if my memory serves me, this is the first radius in a year for me, unless I haven't gotten it at all in my time of playing HI3. In this case, this is my first. Well, either case, if you figured it out, let me know, and I will congratulate you. So, either way, I'm going to congratulate you if you get it. So, good luck. Oh, I need to.
勘弁してくれ。ピンク色のバッジ、俺に亡命しろというのか。
不服なら私を超えてみたらどう？
俺の出番はなさそうだけどな。ほら、お前のライバルはすでに現れている。
1位は見たことのない名前ね。新入りなの？
俺も会ったことはないな。そういえば最近変わったやつが入ってきたんだ。加入した理由は彼女さん？面白いだろう。ひょっとしたらそいつかもしれないな。あら、なんてロマンチック。彼とその彼女さんと会ってみたくなったわ。今晩は組織の伝統の夜だろう。新入りなら欠席しないはずさ。そんなに興味があるならパーティーで探してみたらどうだ？
それならちゃんと準備しないといけないわね。
Let's see. Just be prepared that A3 and RL have a huge addition on its disturbance level, difficulty of this. Oh, Otto, the father of Painter. I'm expecting it. A3 Cave, what's the disturbance level now? Okay. You continue on, you two.
ダンスパーティーコーディネートは十数通りも考えたけど、やっぱり試着しないと決められないわ。どれにしようかしら。華麗なものだとこのトレーンスカートとか、優雅なものだと背中を見せるこのドレスはちょっと大胆すぎるわね。あら誰？もう時間なの？エリシア！あら、レビウス博士だったのね。また目の下にクマがあるわよ。2日前よりもひどくなってるみたい。ちゃんと休まないとダメよ。
二度と変な服を私のクローゼットに入れないでちょうだい。
まあ、レビウス博士ったら相変わらず照れ屋さんね。せっかく衣装を用意してあげたんだから、たまには違う服を着てもいいのに。この服はいい案だわ。これでパーティーに参加しましょう。
ここの食事はすごいね。訓練学校よりずっと美味しそう。
見て、シャンパンもある。
何を考えてるの？未成年者もいるのにお酒を置くわけないでしょ。炭酸水よ。
つまらない。
ドリンクはいかがでしょう？
ありがとう。
She's in the maid outfit, guys. She's in the maid outfit. This is what we've been waiting for. Anime maids are the freaking best. This is what we've been waiting for.
さて、例の新入りはどこにいるのかしら。
This is what we've been waiting for, everybody. Is there a battle suit where she's in the maid outfit? There should be one.
私のことを知らないなんて、きっと新入りさんなのね。でも、私が探してる相手は、あの名前だもの、男の子よね。
So I've always liked anime maids in anime, obviously, because they normally have the funnest personalities. They normally can fight like Rom and Rem, Shannon from the Legend of Heroes series, and just like there's a bunch of maid series now. Like there's a robot maid that can fight. There's all kinds of stuff. So I've always liked maids or whatever. In fact, one of the reasons Rita is my favorite character in this game is because she's a maid. So that can kick butt. So this is pretty cool. I've been waiting for this since we saw the like little snippet of 29. So this is cool. There's not a battlesuit but a skin. Okay, at least there's a skin. I can deal with the skin. All right, let's get back to play.
あのメイドさんはどう見ても実力がある戦士だな。
この人はオーラがあるわね。でも新入りには見えないし、他の基地から派遣された人かしら。あら、女の子同士で話をしてるわね。邪魔はしないでおきましょう。でも紫色の髪の女の子、綺麗ね。覚えておかなきゃ。
やっぱりデータ室に潜入して直接見た方がいいと思う。
もういいよ。成り行きに任せることにする。
外の状況はどんどんひどくなってる。もう3回目だ。このままだといずれごまかせなくなる。
そんなことを心配して意味はあるのか。お前が心配する番でもないだろう。ほら、彼らのようにすればいいじゃないか。問題を忘れてさ。祝えばいいんだよ。何もなかったように。疲れた。そもそも来たくなかったんだ。
戻ったらまた仕事とか。一体何なんだ。
あれしかないだろう。第一研究所の所長が言ってたんだ。4回目もそう遠くないってな。
危ない。
あ、ごめんなさい。ぼんやりしててぶつけちゃったわね。
Here's the picture, and I kind of knew that was Kevin the whole time, that we were POV. That doesn't surprise me. I even thought about this picture when she was in maid outfit, and I was like, we're in Kevin's POV, huh? We got free skin every patch, and if we want, we also have paid skin 1-2 patch, and if we want, we have in-game currency, that legendary skin, so we can have 3 skins in 1 patch, 2 being free, 1 paid. Okay. Always, well, anyways, I'm gonna go drinking with Uncle. Have a good time. Kevin, my goat.
ドリンク、服についてない？
大丈夫。ほら、僕がグラスをキャッチしたから。炭酸水、ありがとう。ちょうど喉が渇いてたところだったんだ。
あら、反応が早いわね。普通の兵士には見えないわ。優れた戦士をたくさん見てきたけど、彼らと比べてもあなたの身体能力は超一流よ。もしかしてプロのスポーツ選手とか
Alright,
バスケをしてただけだから。数ヶ月前まではまだ学生だったんだ。
the one she was talking to was not Kevin at the start. The one who said, okay, so I was wrong about that. The one who said watch out was Kevin. That's a different character you are hearing earlier. Kevin just appeared. Okay, cool. Good to know.
ああ、そうだ。紫色の髪でメガネをかけてるかもしれない女の子を見かけなかった。
Oh, she's looking for Fu?
なんだかごめん。
I've never gone to a formal. Hope I'm not making.
大丈夫よ。紫色の髪の子ね。
わかった。ありがとう。そうだ、僕はケミ。火を追うがの新兵の。
He actually looks happy for the very first. That's the only time I've ever seen Kevin happy is like that conversation. That's how you met Kevin. Yep, those were the days. We were young, and not that I'm older now. Oh, he was looking for Dr. May. Okay, I see. I didn't realize Dr. May had purple hair, but we saw her one time, and I don't remember it that well. We saw her in a memory on a bench talking to Kevin, and that's the only time we've seen Dr. May, I do believe. Kevin's changed a lot, though. He used to know how to treat a girl. Indeed, you two have a deeper connection with the moths among the flame chasers, but I'm more concerned with what the other man said, whom you met in the training room. Yeah, we just talked about him. The name appeared in Kevin and Kasama's memories. I believe Otto became a mantis as well. He seemed to let slip your background. It's dark purple, though. Okay, good to know. So it might look indigo. Good to know. I'd be homesick if I was old enough to remember anything besides being taken away by the moths. Good to know. Being taken away. Oh, interesting. This is super interesting. She expected to be special from both. That's it. Elisa glanced at her typewriter. It's fine. The typewriter quickly spat out another page, like Alicia said. How you accepted that fact that it's just a pretty girl. Leaving aside the conclusion, you guys weren't always like this. According to the files, the passing of time has more or less changed you. Yep. 51 was an obscure town. The moths locked down for a time. Its residents were confirmed to be normal. It's really something seeing you and Kevin. Step-and-step process. Huh. Oh, here's the sprites. Kevin's story. That's fine. Slime, thank you so much for coming. Greatly appreciate you. It was not because of white hair in the morning. Strange look on your face. Elysian everlasting, the scenery reminds me of the old days. On our way here, we saw a poster of Eden. We went to the concert. Yeah, that was a long time ago. It really was. What's on your mind? Or did you recall? Just some old episodes. Old episodes about her. That she does. You don't usually praise her directly, but you've been opposing as a financial idea she pulled forward all along. Though frequently she came for actual opinions, she's just as chatty with any topic will do. Interesting.
君は変わらないね。
どうかしたのか？
他人に打ち明けられない悩み事があるたびに、君はそんな表情で遠くを見つめる。学生だった頃は屋上、火を追う蛾に入った後は廃墟ビルの最上階だった。
数はごまかせないな。
精神感知型として自分の力を使って他人の考えを知るのは難しいことではないよ。でも僕はそうしたくない。僕のポリシーに反するからだ。悩みを打ち明けるかどうか、助けを求めるかどうかは相手自身が決めるべきだ。特に君だからね、ケビン。できれば医者や戦士としてではなく、友人として君の悩みを聞き助けたい。
By the way, I predicted this. I don't know if you guys remember. I think I talked about it last night. That all the flame chasers changed during the Elysian realm. Like, even I noticed they changed. And I pointed this out, and now the game's confirming what I said. So, yeah, they were very different people at one point.
君の言う通り、記憶体としての僕たちは確かに本物。そのことについてまだ公にすることはできないが、
僕に約束、親友同士でも話さないことはある。
Yeah, I remember they are best friends.
ケビン、あとは
エリシア、あの時の君、そしてあの時、もし僕たちは。
Interesting. This is so well paced versus the Elysian realm.
封じられたメイ、あなたはグレーシュもこ
Oh, are we actually playing as her? Snap. Like, what is this? This is so cool. She's really slow, though. Can I jump? Yeah. Okay, she's actually faster when she jumps.
あちこちで絵を描く癖はまだ治ら
It's pointing us to her. That's clever. Is there a paint over there?
メイの姉ちゃん、今度そういう危ないことをするときはその前に一言教えてくれない？
We didn't fall anywhere. Calm down. Okay, I can't activate it. Can I jump? Yep, okay.
あちらに行ったの？楽しそう。子供にとってここは夢の世界に見えるだろうね。
Nope. Strange. Oops. Strange picture, Mama. Greaser, are you? She is so mad. I really like this. Like, her facial expression is so good. In fact, let me probably move the. Oh, well, it's too late now. I was gonna move the chat so you guys could see it better, but.
あの壁画、グレーシュ。 何が見えたの？
まだ見えてないから感じたいの。絵筆と絵の具を通して。あの絵変わってる。嬉しいのに悲しい。白いのに黒い。
それはそういう絵だからだよ。
アポニアお母さん、あの絵のことを知ってるの？
ええ、よく彫刻するから壁画などの作品とも少し縁がある。あれはとてもとても古い歌だった。ある日それは空から落ちていった。地上の人々は仰ぎ見、星空を目にする。
とても悲しいね。
ええ、命というのはそういう悲劇を繰り返すものだけど、悲劇だからこそ残した痕跡はこれほど美しく輝いている。
私、複雑なことはよくわからない。でもあの絵は好き。あの絵に描かれてるのは星なのかな。アポニアお母さん。私、雲が好き。星空が好きなの。星たちと一緒に暮らす方法とかはないのかな。
わからない。子供はみんな星空を見上げることが好きだ。
This is such a cool conversation. No wonder they were calling her mommy before.
通り抜け深水へと向けられるようになる。その過程を私たちは成長と呼ぶ。
だから
That's why I know Cosmo is afraid of growing up.
嫌なんだね。
Interesting.
ええ、
でも感じるの。あの絵を見てると感じてくるの。
We'll turn the game up just a little bit for you guys. The
私たちを
the Japanese is always nice to hear.
その質問の答えは箱舟次第。
Oh, it's what's his face.
そこまでだ、アポニア。
コズマ、
止まれ。それが今のあんたのすべきことだ。
Ooh, such a good story. Alright, so we have some stuff. Oh, looky at this. So who do we want? It has to be a level 80, so I can't use Rita. I would love to use Rita, but she's too weak for this. So we'll do Trial, because I don't have any level 80s. I really like her, but she has limitations to her. No, May is definitely leader. Where is May? Alright. I guess we'll have Herschel form, because I'm pretty confident with that. Nope. Vanya's no. She looks kind of fire in that suit, actually. I haven't liked how Sakura looks, but like right here, she's kind of fire in that suit. I like ninjas, so that. Oh, we have Herschel Flamescorn. Let's use her. Okay. I know it's fun going on the bike with Barnya and everything, but we might as well have a soup up team. And it doesn't look we're in a room. It doesn't even matter. Alright. Guess we talk to Elysian.
メイに に青春の記憶を見られるなんて、私でも顔が赤くなるわ。
Oh, it's blessing. Sure you are.
あら、大胆な発言ね。確かに、楽しんでないと言ったら嘘になるけど。
I didn't
だっ
like
て
this one.
メイが私の全部を知りたいって言ってくれたんだもの。私と関係を深めたいなんて、もちろん歓迎するに決まってるじゃない。もうメイは完璧な女の子なのに、その点だけちょっと良くないわね。私と同じように素直になったらもっとモテると思うわよ。なんてね。話題をエリシアに戻しましょう。私の過去を知ったメイが次に知りたいことは何？どうしようかしら。いいテーマはいくつもあるんだけど。
Perfect.
どうしてプリン…待ってて、確認してみるわ。おかしいわね。長く使われてないから壊れたのかしら。修理ガイドを確認するわ。ここはこうして、こう。いいわ。こうしましょう。
Well, something's broken.
変ね。どうして治ってないのかしら。でも今までの経験ではこれが一番効率のいい修理方法だったのよ。
I'm not impatient. Let's see what we can do with the typewriter book.
私が壊したわけじゃ
I
ないわ。
didn't print get its right out of paper. How can we print
紙が
anything
切れ
without
たの
paper?
よ。紙がないと印刷できないじゃない
Memory space, and when it was working just now, we didn't need paper, right?
私はこのデータ室の管理者よ。
This cute human here, you have to listen to the
ちゃんと
elf
管理者
manager.
の
Right, we painted a black page on it.
それは使用済みのものよ。再利
Oh, I just,
その通り。その間私は修理。いやだからあなたたちが本当の白紙を見つけたらこのタイプライターも正常に動くのよ。
nice. I'll wait outside for a bit. Alright. Okay, so what's T? What does T do? Nothing? Okay. Head to the square to find paper. Why did this sparkly investigate? Okay. Let's look for the paper first, and then we'll worry about the sparkly stuff. Can we open these? Can't jump over them either. Okay. Let's make sure that we have the... Okay. Okay, I can't jump that way. Nope.
メイの姉ちゃん、今度そういう危ないことをするときはその前に一言教えてくれない？心臓に悪いよ。
Oh, I just want to get to the other places. Nope, not here either. I like the graphics on the water right there. Pretty good stuff. Alright, so these markers... okay, so there's one... like, I'm really close.
こ
Okay.
こはないわね。
Okay, so we got one of them. I just was going too far.
白紙白紙どこにあるのかしら。
I was making this way harder than it needed to be. They're all right here.
どんな小さなことにも真剣に向き合うべきよ、メイ。
Nope. Hey, look, it's a Eden picture. That's cool, actually. Eden's cosmetic choice. There we go. See, this place is paced so well compared to Elysian Well. I really like Kiana, but she loses a lot of more life than I would expect her to. Oh, there's Kiana's health.
万世の風をまとい、迷いの中で歯を観察し、浮き沈みの中で羽を拾う。
強風よ、私に服従しなさい。
Kaboom.
ねえメイ、このままだと少し効率が悪い気がするわ。私はこっち。We'll find it goes in a circle. Okay. We're going somewhat different now. I was about to say it goes in a circle. This is interesting. Okay, so we're back to her story. Mei お姉ちゃん、そんなことないよ。メイお姉
もういい。繰り返し話すつもりはない。
あなたがどうしてもというのな
悪いことにしかならない。
ら。でももしそれ
があんたの嘘でないことをどう証明する？知らず知らずのうちに彼女に圧力をかけていないことをあんたは証明できるのか？
Interesting.
メイ、英傑同士の争いに
Isn't
警
what?
察に介
Oh,
入す
a
る
debate
安心
between
して
Flame.
ください。
I've trusted you more if you didn't use that word. I beg your pardon. I only intended to protect you.
失礼。私としてはメイの身を守りたかっただけなのだけど。
守る？あんたの口からそんな言葉を聞くと。
He's signaling me to follow him aside. Is it something he doesn't want?
一つ忠告だ。
Let's give.
雷の律者。俺たちを簡単に信用するな。俺たちは一人一人が秘密を抱えている。俺もそうだし。
Interesting.
もちろん。
Yep. Slime's already gone.
英傑は
He left a little while ago. He went to bed.
楽園もその名前のように美しくはない。律者。もしここで何かを発掘しようとしているなら、それを覚えておいた方がいい。そして二度とそういうことはするな。
Thanks for the advice. I'll make my own judgment.
メイメイ
The typewriter fixed. I brought it over.
持ってきたわよ。あ
Oh dear, did we
ら、
come
来
out?
るタイミングを間違えたかしら。
That's funny.
何を言ってるの？私たちのような人々に愛されてるキラキラした妖精が来たんだから。それはどうかしら。私の天敵はもちろんメイのような美しい女の子よ。
エリシア、その変わらない元気な笑顔を見ると安心できるよ。
私もよ、アポニア。あなたに会うたびに嬉しくなるわ。あ、エリシアちゃんが2人いる。私はエリよ。フェアリーランドから来たデータ室の管理者なの。知りたいことがあったら何でも私に聞いてちょうだい。その手にあるのはタイプライト？何を印刷するの？あら、グレーシュも興味があるのね。試してみない？手を文字盤の上にかざすと相手に関連する記憶を自動的に選んで印刷してくれるわよ。
Interesting.
こんな風に。あ、本当に出てきた。絵の中の人はコズマ？
確かに少し抽象的ではあるけど。
私覚えてる。コズマがハーモニカを覚えたって言ったらディストピアお姉ちゃんがみんなの前で吹いてってお願いしたの。コズマが吹き終わったらディストピアお姉ちゃんは椅子から落ちるくらい笑ってた。ありがとう、妖精さん。いい記憶を思い出せた。どういたしまして。人間のお嬢さん、妖精の力を甘く見ちゃダメよ。
Elf power is convenient. You did it without blank paper.
それは妖精の力がレベルアップしたからよ。じゃあ次はコズマがいい。
やめてくれ。
あら、あっさり断られちゃった。でもね、コズマ、グレーシュのお願いなのよ。
やめろ。
印 印刷が終わった。これは？
Oh, are we gonna get some cinema here?
そこにいるの。
もう一度見せるわね。
I like the music change.
どうだ
Is she trying to like tell him or tell her she wants to dance?
勢いがある
Moves
技
are
でした。
forceful indeed. Do you control
そ
the
うす
flow
る
of
のは
Honkai
崩
energy?
壊エネルギーの流れを
Interesting.
操るためなんですか？
This is
どちらかというと
it's more of a ritual to train the mind. Give it a go,
どう？
who?
フアもやってみて。
ええ、わかりました。
同じ動きなのにどこか違う気がするのよね。
どこか間違えたのでしょうか。
どうかしたの？
なんだかあまり変わらないような気がして、それに少し恥ずかしいです。
あら、向き不向きがあるのかもしれないわね。変ね、結構気に入ってるのよ。エデンにもポーズに関するアドバイスをたくさんもらったし、どうしてこうなったのかしら。
すみません。私の問題かもしれません。
Nice.
かっこいい。
Cool. Exciting.
確かにエリシアらしいね。もうコズマったら女の子のことをこっそり見るなんてダメでしょ。
Cosmo, how can you peep on girls?
でもこれ
But
で
this
思い出
reminds
した
me,
わ。
I originally intended for this to be formally among the flame changes.
that
That'll be promoted within the
広めよ
months.
うと思ったんだけど、でも指導計画が思ったよりも進まなくて、フェリスに教えるだけで数ヶ月もかかったのよ。まさかコズマの心の声をメイだって聞いたでしょ。
話題を変えてもらえないか。
子供たちの遊びをこちらのお姉さんも妖精の力を感じたいの？ええ、構わない。
Yep. The moment opponent's fingertips, okay, she regained the
ア
typewriter.
ポニアお母さん、
What is written is the archive. How should I say this? How nostalgic a part of the nativity for then Cosmo can't look either.
グレーシュ、射精する場所を変えてみては。そうする。コズマも一緒に来る？
やめておく。身の安全には気をつけてくれ。俺は少し気になることがあるから。
ええ、コズマも。あら、みんな行っちゃったわね。
Everyone left.
白紙を手に入れたし、メイ、私たちも戻りましょう。そうね、コズマとアポニアはある意味グレーシュの保護者だけど、それぞれの立場があるから。でもほとんどの場合3人でいることはないから、あまり心配しなくていいわ。
Okay, guys, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. We'll be back with more Honkai as long as the viewers stay. So, enjoy, get up, get yourself some water, some soda, whatever you need to do. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about being a little bit late, guys. Ooh. Let's get this going. Just a sec, guys. All right. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for your patience, guys. Ooh, I really like this ability. Fuck some. Oops. That's it's really funny. All right, we got some gameplay. Yay. All right. We've been here. They'll definitely be using this map. This is from chapter 11. I guess I only can go certain places. Where exactly are we supposed to, maybe we're supposed to go in here. Yep. You makes it hotter. Nope. Not that way. This is such a gloomy place overall. Alright. Well, so sad. Okay. I think we're ending it early tonight because I want to make sure that there's some people in the stream for when we get to this point because that's what they wanted. Let me take a look at some of the other stuff real quick. And we will be back tomorrow night at the same time. So, and we'll probably go longer tomorrow night. It just depends if there's a lot of viewers, but there's some specific viewers that I want to make sure is here. 49 things. We don't have enough for a poll, right? No, not for Rita yet. We will get there. I wonder if, since we've done some of the chapter, we can actually find... Oh, nope. This is not what I wanted. Not at all. Nope. I'm so used to pressing Elysian. Well, is there any... Okay, so we've done this. Okay, this is like turbulent. Okay, so this is like extra stuff we can do, and we can probably get crystals from it. Is there like awards? Oh, treasure chest. Here. That we have 4. Why can't I click it? That looks like something important. Is that treasure chest? Oh, we can add an elf. We'll do that, but is there okay, it looks like we've already collected some stuff. Okay, so we got 4 out of 47. Okay, so we've already got those. Do we have any claim daily stuff? Claim amaze snacks? Alright, so this will be the end of the stream for tonight. We will be back tomorrow night at the same time. Thank you everyone who has come. Just as a reminder, I do have all of my old streams that you guys can watch on YouTube. You just go to the live section or you go to the playlist. That has it right here. Hopefully you can get the affiliates for Twitch. I actually can. I do have the numbers right now. I will be an affiliate tomorrow night. I'm not sure how long the process takes, but I have the numbers as far as this stream. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night at the same time. Yes, thank you so much. But like, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. This is day 367th as of the 3rd that I started streaming. So I don't think that's a bad wait. But like I said, I have all my streams right here. Feel free to take a look if you guys wanted to and stuff like that. So again, thank you so much for coming. And I'm so glad you're part of the community, I guess you could say. Kilmim, I hope to see you around for a lot more streams. And everyone that's in here, I appreciate you guys so much. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not sure what the process is. This is my first time becoming an affiliate for it, so I'm not quite sure like if it will take like a review of the channel. I know when I become a partner on YouTube, which I'm close to doing too, that takes like a vetting process. I'm not sure about Twitch. So thank you again, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night. So